What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Perry Cummings Road to Glory on College Football Revamped. I have taken one of the greatest channel legends and put him back into his college days here in the College Football Revamped mod. We're playing out his final season of his college career. And while Air Force might be 1-0, that first win didn't really create a lot of confidence for us going forward, but we'll see how this season unfolds as we defeated an FCS team. Final score 10-3. Not exactly the tune-up game that I was hoping that would become, but I did adjust a couple of the sliders here, actually just one main slider. I wanted to tweak the user run blocking, mainly because the CPU is handling most of the running with the running backs. And so I have the run blocking set to exactly what the CPU is at, 36. We'll see how that goes. I still expect it to be rough because we don't have a great roster. The other thing I've done is just turned off injuries because I can't think of any upside, especially with an option running quarterback. That could just make things worse, and I think that it would hurt the series here. We're just trying to have some fun with Perry Cummings in his last season at Air Force. So the plan today is to go through 2 games. Most of these episodes will have 2 games, and the first is up against Utah State. And this is a team that is only a C+ overall, but a B- defense. So that's the strength of their team, and we'll see if we can move to 2-0. And big thanks for all the feedback on the first Perry Cummings video. It's so cool to put out a video like that on a player that hasn't really been on the channel in a long time. And there's just so much nostalgia and excitement around it anyway. I think that's so cool. And I would love to see, if this becomes like a fun series here, maybe we can do this more often because, again, we're just going through one season. It should be only a handful of episodes, but a fun time nonetheless. So let's get it underway here. I forgot to hit L1. I went to go hit it, and I froze. Felt like we had that play blocked up really well, too. So this is just going to be one of those wide receiver tosses. Some of these plays I have literally no control over. And now we get those lovely 3rd down and 9s where we call for verticals. I'll take a look at the play counts we get here and see if 6 minutes is good for a team like this that runs the ball constantly. Off the seam, got him! Patterson, 28-yard reception. There's the downfield pass from Perry Cummings. One thing I won't be doing here in Road to Glory is spending the XP to upgrade. Like, that could get a little overpowered. I want to keep the ratings where they are. Otherwise, I could probably turn Perry Cummings into Lamar Jackson by the end of the year, upgrading his arm. Let's go to the right side now. Blocked pretty well, and we're going to keep that one. Hey, you got to run if you're going to keep up with Perry Cummings running the option. Whoever the running back was who was falling behind there. We are into plus territory on this first possession. Watch out for the pressure. We're going to buy some time. I'm not throwing the triangle. Because 70... No, he lost the ball! Get on it! But hey, I gotta try being smart here with 70 throw power, 75 accuracy. If I can run for 8, probably gonna take that. We ended up getting 2 because of unforeseen circumstances. Little play action here. Ooh, is that enough? No, let's just run instead. Perry Cummings gets 8. So this playbook is kind of a hybrid, I'm finding. It's not just option. There are a fair amount of pass plays in here. It's honestly probably the more fun of the academy offenses if you want a little bit of everything. And we just continue to scramble here with Perry Cummings. Took us all day to score a touchdown against the FCS Mountain Lions, and now we're already down here in the red zone. It's Perry Cummings pushed out inside the 5. Now, do they give Perry a chance to score a touchdown, his first of the year, or will it be going to a running back? Well, Guidry in the backfield. We're going to toss it to him on first down. Guidry all the way out. He scores. And the Falcons are on the board. 6-0. That was a pretty fun first drive. 49 rushing yards already for Perry Cummings. And the blocking looks like it might be off to a nice start. Uh-oh. Oh, Hughes is still going. Come on, get back to the line of scrimmage. That's good effort. Now, these are the plays where I'm like, hey, you better watch out. I've called 5,000 of these, but they have that outside safety there, so... Oh, he's going to be blocked. Thank you for that. Perry Cummings in the open field. Going to shake him at the 50. Cummings up the numbers, out of gas. That's the one thing here that's gotten me a couple times. The stamina. The drain there, and sometimes rolling outside the pockets, it drains really quickly. So I think I have to manage that a little bit better. Maybe not hit the gas there right away. Setting up the screen now. It's Guidry getting out there for a little. Let's see. I can't stand when we have the play flipped to the wrong side, especially in NCAA because of the wide hashes. Makes things way more awkward. So we're going to roll to the right, miss the open tight end, and throw it away. That was great play. Hey, if you're having a good time, though, please hit that like button. And let me know down below if you'd like to see other players come to the channel in this form. Doesn't have to be quarterbacks. Third down, throwing it late, but on target nonetheless to Micah Davis. I saw some love in the comments last episode for Lawrence Glears. I love the defensive side of the football on Road to Glory. So, that could be fun. And man, the Sammy Hollins Road to Glory, I love playing safety in NCAA. And I think that would be a blast if I could find the right player. Geez, that play is trash. Toss that one out. 82 rushing yards, though, in the first quarter for Perry Cummings. We're off to a very hot start. And now it's going to be a fullback dive on 2nd and 15. Hey, we do it different here. 2 for 2, though, on third down. See, you got these corner routes. That's going to test his accuracy if we don't scramble. Although, I think we might have him here. Off the hands. I've been doing the practices, even on freshmen. And these dudes are dropping everything. Hey, we got a short field, though. So I guess we got nothing there. And I'm supposed to be watching field goals because kickers, like, it'd be like if I was out there kicking. They just can't do it in the sim. Let's complete that to Patterson. Little tightrope up the sideline for 15. Can't believe it took me 3 years to do that, man. That is so annoying. This series should not have taken that long, but I'm glad we're here on Revamped. Game looks nice. Jerseys are incredible. They did such a good job with this mod. You never underestimate the passion of college football fans, man. If Madden weren't around for 10 years, I'm not sure we would have had a Madden Revamped as good as that. I think college football Revamped is incredible. All right, I like this play call here. We're going to spin. Oh, man, I got to be faster than that. Just the timing on some of these pitches. You want to always hold it an extra half second, and that's what costs you. And I have trouble making those decisions in the moment. 3rd down and 8 now. And it's caught inside the 10 by Micah Davis. I want to know that I can trust these receivers and not have to roll out every time. All right, option to the right. This is not going to work. Good luck, though. 3rd and goal. And you know NCAA loves its 3rd down screen passes. Might be a good call here. Just kidding. It's a field goal try. We'll watch from the sideline now. Air Force up 7-0. And the kick is good. How about this defense, though? They are not allowing a whole lot so far. And we take over. 2:39 to play in the first half. Let's hit the check down here, or not. Okay. Little triple option here. And keeping... Oh, he broke a tackle. We're going to not do this the right way at all. I'm always going to be tempted to freestyle it with Perry. What else am I to do here? We're going to roll. We're going to run. Oh, X might have had him there, but hey, this is more fun weaving our way through the Aggie defense. How about that run for Perry Cummings? He's up to 115. Saw a really good suggestion in the comments. You know, we're talking about the story of Perry Cummings. Why was he a 5th-round pick coming out? Now, when you're at military academy, of course, you're expected to have military service, and I don't know exactly how it all works. There haven't been that many examples in the NFL in recent years. Keenan Reynolds comes to mind, and then Eagles fans will remember Chad Hall was from Air Force. But questions about if you can get that deferred service and begin your NFL career, that's kind of a question, and you know, it raises some concerns about when to take a player from an academy. Here's Cummings on the outside. That's close. Now, in the same breath, I think about the ending of Perry Cummings' story, and of course, I never did a long-term sim, so I can kind of freestyle it there, right? 3rd and inches, fullback dive. Boy, that was bad. Oh, I like our offensive coordinator or head coach. This is awesome. 4th and 1, we're going for it. And I think we might have something here, just based on the look. No way! Come on! No! Play that back. I was so sure he was going to make the move there for Cummings, but he's taking the angle there the whole time. I have a hard time judging these. If I could just read angles here and whatnot, man, Perry's going to the house. There is nobody that's going to catch him. You got to get into an actual Air Force jet to catch him at that point, man. 56 seconds to go. But back to what I was talking about, I think the story that makes the most sense is that I think Perry Cummings ends his football career after that last episode, just like Anton Greenberry. Even though he didn't retire, let's say he retired the next week and does his Air Force service at the age of 30. I have no idea how this stuff works, but on paper, in my head, that makes some sense. 30 seconds to play here as that pass is off the hands of Lewis. So he would not have a chance to try to break a bunch of records, but he would retire with 3 Super Bowl championships. Interesting play. Nice cut by Hughes. He's in the open. And the clock will stop here. Those handy college rules. I still don't understand it. But if it's there, I'm sure going to use it to my advantage. 21 seconds to go now for verticals. And here we go. ISO basketball here in the open. Oh, why did I do that? 4 verts again. 10 seconds left to go. Can't do it. Gonna get out of bounds though with 5 to go. I think 6 seconds is kind of the cutoff where you're like, I think we can get one more play. It's gonna be a Hail Mary. So y'all are gonna see Perry Cummings throwing a deep ball here. And they're gonna blitz. Final play of regulation. Won't get there. Caught but shy of the end zone. 10-0 though here in the first half. A fun start for Perry Cummings. This has been refreshing. But we got to get to this second half now and try to pad the lead a little bit. So far, Perry at 119 through the air, throwing the ball well with 152 rushing. And now we try to keep it going. We run to the right. Maybe I should have pitched it, but again, looks like he's going to go to the pitch man, so I held on to it. I like this play here. Guidry, quick handoff, man. That's a split-second play. Defense doesn't know what hit him. Still, Perry Cummings has not been responsible for a touchdown. 3rd and 3. Angle route undefeated. It's Hughes. Who else would be an elite option here for a one-season road to glory? Coming off the Giants series, I know a lot of people would think Brian Petrovsky. Quarterback is all right. I think that I want to do a different position. Rayshawn Graham sounds like a lot of fun. Wide receiver. Although, I'd have to demo that a little bit and see what the camera angles and everything are like. If it really feels good to play receiver. Defense, though, is a ton of fun. I've never done, like, a defensive tackle. I think that would be really cool to try out. As we roll. Oh, can I get X? Can we get X? Down there! Out of bounds. Thankfully, we have like 8 times their yardage. Like, they aren't doing a thing. Oh. I've been playing this on freshman. That's what I practice on. My bad. No wonder some things felt easy. I should be up a lot more than 10-0 if I'm playing on freshman. Let me switch that back, though. I want to practice on it because quarterback Coach Trust is a nightmare if you have it on anything that's too high. A sack or an interception can sink your entire Coach Trust. So, yeah, it's my bad on forgetting to change that. Let's run to the right side here, and yeah, these plays just haven't been working out well. Maybe I just got to start pitching early and trusting it to work. 3rd and goal. 3rd and 10. We're not even near the red zone. Can we go for it? Wait, he was never touched down. And now it's a gain of 7. Didn't work, unfortunately. So back to Utah State and more of the same for them. So we'll see if it's more difficult. I imagine it will be here now that we're actually on Heisman. Let's just get that out there. There was nowhere else that was a good idea. And running left. Oh boy, that's loose, and it's going to the defense. I haven't been right on one of those flips all day. Utah State's on the board. See, we lose 65 there for a fumble. Like, I need a good buffer so that I can't play Perry into a backup role. It's one of those things you have to worry about here in Road to Glory. Flipping it. Guidry breaks out the stiff arm. Gain of 4. I'm actually going to run this snap here rather than go to the 4th quarter. Looked like a good look there for a fullback dive. And we'll take this on to the 4th quarter now. It is 4th. Make it 3rd and 2. A long 2. And Perry. It's going to be knocked away. I had circle, didn't I? Couldn't get off the press there. The other thing to remember with Brian Petrovsky is, do you really want to see me play more quarterback? This can't be a good sales pitch. Uh-oh. Perry's still going. We're talking a $150 on the ground here for Perry Cummings, and now this play is not one that I like. Losing 10. So we haven't scored a touchdown with Perry. We haven't scored more than 10 points, yet this has been pretty fun. We go nowhere on this drive. Utah State might have a short field, but they do not take advantage. And we'll have the ball here. We love to run the clock out. Now, we got to be smart. This is safety territory. Give that to the fullback. Roberts breaking tackles. Now, typically here, because the play clock, the accelerated clock isn't really what it needs to be in this game, I don't run clock until we're inside 3 minutes. So, I'm not always going to milk the clock on 6-minute quarters. That can literally be one drive in some cases. 3rd and inches. I'm rolling this way. See you later. 1st down and more for Perry Cummings. Oh, shook him across the 50. And out of bounds. 59 yards. We're not taking any chances there. That's a 200-yard rushing day, though, for Perry Cummings. Almost. I need one more. We'll see if it happens. All right, let's get at least 17 on the board here. I should run clock after this snap. And, hey, we got a couple there. 6. Oh, it's not even up to me to run clock. I have to sit here and wait if that's what I want to do. No way we have 6 red zone trips. That's off. On the keeper, all the way out. He's going to run this in for 6. Perry Cummings, touchdown. That's a 19-yard score and essentially puts this game out of reach. And that's big because Utah State was able to get a touchdown to make it 17-10. Yeah, we've ran 60 plays. There's nothing I have to do to the quarter length here. Handoff, Hughes. That's going to make the Aggies use a timeout here. Will they put the ball in Perry's hands for these final plays? Well, not on 2nd and 12. As Hughes gains 6. I love half of this play call. It's play action, but it's a goal line play action play, not a go get 6 yards kind of play. For the win! Yes! Let's go to 2-0. And Utah State, I'm really not happy that you called that timeout because you're about to make Perry Cummings lose a couple yards. And I am not happy about that. Oh, how I would love to just take the snap and run right up the A-gap. What would they even do? That is a win for Air Force as they move to 2-0. Is this a Mountain West win for us too? A conference victory? How about that? It hasn't been pretty, but it's a 2-0 start. We can build off of that. Perry Cummings, 156 through the air, 216 on the ground with a touchdown. That is a phenomenal game. 20 pass attempts for an option quarterback is a ton. That's like a month worth. But that was a good time if you ignore the 3 fumbles there. I hope you do. Oh boy, those 2 games were there to get us ready for a big one. In our 3rd game of the season, the Air Force Falcons will take on number 23 Boise State. See, you lose 130 for an interception. And I'm on freshmen doing this. It's just easier to avoid interceptions on freshmen. It's also easier to do this. And don't worry, I did put it on Heisman this time. And this is one of our toughest games on the schedule. Might be our 2nd toughest. Mountain West football coming at you. We're on the blue turf of Boise. Both teams are 2-0. And here we go. Perry Cummings getting Air Force started. To the right. And going to work our way and then pitch it to Hughes. How about that? Is that how they draw it up? We have our work cut out for us in this matchup. Little 4 verts here. Touch pass up the seam. And too much air under it. Come on. We have to find better plays than this one. To the right. And we just lose the numbers game. Do I have to try cutting that one back or something? 3rd and 10 we call slants. All right, against the blitz, maybe we got a chance then. Lewis gets 8. You got to love what our defense is doing to start the year, though, and we take over. We're backed up. Need some room here. Hughes looks for it outside, doesn't get much. Going to the safe portion of the playbook here, backed up. It's Hughes again on the fullback lead. And it's going to be 3 straight handoffs, man. You're not even going to give Perry a chance to make a play on this drive. Can he get 8? He cannot. Boise has taken the lead, 7-0. The Broncos. All right. We're going to run this to the left here. They're all over them. I know I have to get better at reading those plays. They do confuse me a bit. And Cummings. Oh, he almost broke that one. He's never that far away. Putting up a big game against Boise would probably be A very good sign for the rest of this series. Now, this is not going all that well to start. 13 yards for DeAndre Hughes. We're going to go to the right side now. Oh, they call that a forward pass, I think. These third down play calls aren't really giving us a whole lot of chances. Take a look at X there initially, but he's covered, and so is the screen. Perry is 1 for 4 passing. Only 9 yards rushing, but hey, a short field now. As we're about to wrap up this first quarter with a sweep to Hughes. Going back. Now, play action clear out. Can we find anybody on this play? Single coverage. Rolling. And Perry fumbled it out of bounds. It was either that or just throw a 50-50 ball. And sometimes you have to do that. This is not my favorite 50-50 ball game, though. Don't like it. Gonna run. Perry Cummings doesn't get there. Coughed it up again. 5 fumbles in the episode now, and Boise takes over. You lose a lot of points on those fumbles, too. 65. So that's why I'm still doing practice and building up that coach trust. 14-0 Broncos now. We're getting out. Oh, I wanted to check it down. I kind of like the look for this play. Let's see, triangle goes in motion, but I can't throw it to him. It's going to have to be Davis all by himself. Just 2 of 6 passing, and this is a 3rd down and 8. Got him. Open is Lewis to move the sticks. Going inside with the run now. We give Hughes a little more space. I'm hoping that I can get like the extra play coach trust unlock, because then I can override them in a few of these spots and I'd take over some of the 3rd down play calls. Flipping to Guidry, and they're all over him. I feel like the difficulty of this game has felt pretty spot on so far. Not much is going well for us. Nice catch by Davis, and he's still in bounds. Big time. Hey, if you've watched me play these games before, you know I love to claw and scratch my way back into a game. Trailing by a couple of scores is oddly fun for me. As long as we have a chance. Gonna keep this. I didn't think we had anything on the pitch anyway. 3rd and 10 is just not the time for this. They're pressing on one side. They're probably in zone coverage here. And we're going to roll. We're going to run and get it too. 1st down. Lost the ball. That thing flew out. Couldn't slide yet. He didn't have the 1st down. Fumbles are going to be a problem here. They already are. Losing a lot of XP that way. This is tough. 1:49 to go now in the first half. Ooh, down the field. Cormier. I saw him win off the press. Got to be ready when that happens. I'm actually surprised by Cummings' accuracy so far. Like, I've played with quarterbacks with lower accuracy, and he's been able to do a pretty good job. Now, a lot of these throws are not difficult, and there seems to be some degree of being able to get a quarterback into a rhythm in this game, so they become more reliable as things continue. Now it's going to be downfield. Lewis hauls it in. The CPU loves their cheesy 4 vertical calls, that's for sure. But hey, with how tough this has been, it's not exactly the same kind of cheese it can be. All right, 1st and 10. Oh, I like this. Down the middle, he overthrew him, didn't he? Yup. Split the safeties, and that's when he misses. Why are these touchdowns so elusive? I can't even motion anybody. If I want to get a peek at what they're trying to do defensively, dump it off. Got to be smart there, and Hughes gets the first down. We're going to mix it up here, give Perry a rest. It's Hughes. He's got space. Gain of 9. I think so far, like, difficulty-wise, I wouldn't really think I have to make a lot more changes. This is going well. 2nd and 1 now. And they covered up everything pretty well. Cummings diving. I got to be careful I don't fumble there and have everybody's favorite rule come into effect. He did not score. He only has 1 touchdown on the season. This is not funny. And now we're calling a fullback dive. Roberts, touchdown. He lost the football. He did not score. What? You got to be kidding me. He fumbled at the 1? How are you going to beat Boise with a play like that? And did he lose it because of the teammate? Because who contacts him? No way. There is not a single Bronco that has hit him. And he fumbled because Guidry ran into him. I've never seen this. We just forced our own fumble. Stop laughing. It's not funny. Talk about not being able to get out of your own way. 14-7 was that close. Now it's 21-0. We're going to be doing a lot of throwing. Oh, boy. Have you seen that before? I cannot believe we lost the ball on that. Oh, dodging. Still going. No, lost it again. Yeah, we're just going to be playing hero ball the rest of the way to try and somehow salvage this game. How much coach trust can I lose? That's 4 fumbles. Haven't seen a quarterback fumble this much since Dante Culpepper with the Vikings. Or Carson Wentz. Hey. You might be saying, hey, Kane, hit that carrying slider a little bit. Bump that up. There is no fumble slider in this game. And this game is not known for fumbles often at all. Yep, we're rolling. Yep, we have room. All right. Perry Cummings out at the 50. To the air we go. And now we're on the ground. It's a first down. I hit square. I did. We don't really have a big play sheet, do we? This is like an all-situation play call for us. And when you can break contain like that, you got to run with Perry. The handoff to Guidry. Bouncing this one. He'll take it inside the 5. Goal to go for the Falcons. This is an option play, isn't it? It said quarterback ISO. Yeah, I'm reading the tackle. That's awkward. And I read it wrong. Well, look, to me, if I handed it off, he'd just fall right on the fullback. A lot of times here, it looks like they can play either side of the option. 2nd and goal. Back in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. It took 3 games for Perry to throw one, but he's done it. And it's a really nice play to Kyle Patterson. Touchdown's only worth 25, by the way. Like, the negative plays outweigh the positives so much. All we need is 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, and flawless defense, and then we're tied and have to score again to win. Well, there goes that plan. They added 3. 21-point game, late 3rd quarter. Guidry's getting the toss. And he's got some room there on the outside. This is actually not a bad play. I say that, and now we're basically calling the same play. I guess I could have gone to the end of the quarter there, but we'll take our first down. And now look for some sort of a miracle 4th quarter. Perry Cummings leading the Air Force offense. And we're headed to the air. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can we get X on this one? A floater. He's got it. Patterson down the sideline. I saw they had 3 deep there, and I knew we were going to have a numbers advantage somewhere. They don't disguise coverage as much in this game. Not many, like, show 3 cover 2s in there or show 3 cover 4s. Perry Cummings gives it up. Penalty marker down. Just panicked there. Holding. Well, we kept the ball at least. I didn't think I'd be this bad at the option. But I am indeed that bad at the option. I think I can get better, but these plays are easy to screw up. Well, just gotta throw that one somewhere, avoid the sack. We know we have 2 downs to work with here. Sluggos in this game are pretty useless. Uh-oh. Patterson hauls it in. It's 4th and inches. Give me a read option. Just a nice read option. Oh, you can't call that play call. I can't even override it. Do I spend a timeout? Is this play bad enough to spend the timeout to re-roll it? It is that bad, and you know it. Wide receiver dive, or actually wing back dive. My bad. Wing back. This is going to be Guidry on 4th and inches. He's got it. And he lost the football. I am so sick of fumbles. Now that we've set the record for lost fumbles in a game, we're almost done. As Cummings does not avoid being sacked. This game is 30-6. I still kind of feel like we had a chance. Perry Cummings takes off. There's a slide. You got to play almost perfect. We just made so many silly mistakes. So many fumbles, bad option plays. Downfield, Patterson again. We're getting some passing yards. 229 through the air after a pretty slow start, and we just keep going back to 4 verts. They covered everybody on this one except Perry Cummings. 1st down and more. Penalty marker down. A deep ball. Oh my. That did not go that far. 70 throw power is a little limiting, you might say. 1:11 left to go. I'd love to get one more touchdown. And I think we got a play there. Lewis up the seam. And now hopefully finish off the drive over the middle for Brian. Inside the 5. Now don't call a weird play. Call a good play. That's a decent play. It actually is a good route concept for down around the goal line. And touchdown, Kyle Patterson. He's got a couple in this game. Perry Cummings, 2 touchdown passes, and probably not going to touch the football again today, but I gotta say, these games are fun. Like, this is challenging and difficult in all the right ways. I can't wait to go through the rest of this season. But that is going to probably wrap this one up. And Boise does defend their home field. It's an unfair advantage. Their uniforms blend in with the turf. It should be illegal. Let's roll out a regular green turf field here, all right? Anyway, Perry Cummings had a rough day here at the office, but hopefully we can bounce back from it. 281 in the air, 2 touchdowns, but you watch that game and you know there was so much more he could have done. We're going to come back in the next episode and play games 4 and 5. Our next one will be against the Wyoming Cowboys. Again, a game in the Mountain West. Should be a fun game against them. And the team after that, Nevada. All right. So what's Perry done so far this season? We're looking at 502 passing yards, no interceptions. All right. No interceptions, but all the fumbles you could probably ask for with 8. He does have 389 yards rushing so far and just 3 touchdowns through 3 games. So we got something to work on there. 5 rushes over 20 yards. This has been a lot of fun. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll have more of Perry Cummings coming your way pretty soon. I'll see you all next time. Have a great day.